Hello, my name is Meg Patel, and for this informative speech, the topic that I chose was how cell phones have made a negative impact in our generation. I want you guys to think how much it actually benefits you in the everyday of your life. And what I mean by benefits is I mean by important phone calls, emails, and texts, which I'm pretty sure you do every day of your life. The invention of the cell phone has to be by far the greatest invention that's ever occurred in the mankind. Without this, who knows where the world would have been, or what could have occurred, or what could have happened to the world. A cell phone is a want, not a need. With the cell phone, it comes with many positive things, as well as negative things. For this speech, I'll be talking about what happens with the negative things. Due to the cell phones, teens have spending more times on their social media and on their cell phone rather than spending time with their loved ones. They've also been texting and driving on the road and all breaking all the laws. And social media has been the worst so far. I'll talk about three main points. The first main point is how it affects you with your loved ones. And what I mean by loved ones is with your friends and family. People now make their first priority when they wake up to check their phones. Like 50% of the people check their phones first when they wake up right away. 2 weeks ago, I had two cousins come over for dinner, and the first thing they did, we greeted each other, we ate, and the first thing they did when they were done is they went to the couch, pulled out their iPhone and their earbuds, and started watching YouTube and started browsing social media, being on Snapchat, Instagram, and other social media apps. With this, it affects them in a negative way as well. With this, they're not socializing with us, and it could affect them in their daily life. By not socializing, you could be very shy in the future and affect you in your adulthood. My second point will be about how it risks you and other people. What I mean by other people is by texting and driving. When you text and drive, it's the most dangerous thing that you could do. You're putting yourself in danger and the others that are behind you, beside you, in all four corners of you. There, 15.6% have said yes, that they do text and drive while they drive. The ages are from 17 to 24. Around 30% of the people said they do and do not text and drive. They do half of it. And almost 70% have said they do not text and drive, and that is from like ages 50 to 60. Almost 391,000 people have been injured or died in the last year by texting and driving. Most of the accidents happen by teens. My second topic will be about social media and how it affects you in the everyday of your life. Cyberbullying has to be the worst thing that could happen to a teen or a student in a class or anything or anywhere else. 59% of the people around the world have been cyberbullied online. Almost 20% have committed suicide in the world. Almost 15% have cut themselves. What I mean by cut themselves, have tortured themselves, hurt themselves, or maybe even pierced themselves. The main reason is also catfishing. Catfishing is where people make fake identities and they use themselves in social media. This is mainly used for dating apps to lure teens in, and then they could abduct them, kidnap them, anything like that. There's also been scams. Scam is where a victim has their identity been stolen, or there been theft. I mean by theft, I mean by bank account. Their bank account was hacked, all their money was stolen. In conclusion is I talk about the three main reasons I think that this cell phone has made a negative impact in their life. The three main points that I talked about was how it impacts us with our families and friends, And the second point I talked about, it affects us while driving, or it could you breaking the law while driving. And the third main reason I talked about was social media. And I think that social media has to be by far the worst thing that could happen. There's many other things that happens in social media, the dark web, or many other things that we do not know about yet. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day.